Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Trendsetter, I got style. I don't do it for the ground. I know I'm on man. I'm my 2020. Whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020. Reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now. Who you kidding, Every day I wake up.
Good morning all. Yes sir, hope we are all well. Happy Thursday to all, hope everybody is good here. Let me see how all systems goes, you guys know the drill. Let's see what we got going on here. Yes sir, we look okay. Bit big this screen, don't need it that big please, thank you very much. A little bit smaller, there we go, perfect. Morning, how are we doing in Zoom here boys? All good, and ladies of course. I'd like to thank you, Harry, for this daily live stream. Before you even start the streaming, you changed my trading journey, sir. God bless you. God bless you too, man. Thanks for the support. Appreciate the message. Very kind of you and thoughtful. Right? Much better than these signal bots coming into the chat telling me when to buy and sell. All right. Let's go have a look at what we have in terms of news today. So today's Thursday. We have unemployment claims later on. London session is clean here. Public sector net borrowing, in 20 minutes here. Not really too interesting. I don't really think that we'll see something too drastic here. Of course, unemployment claims can see some interesting price action here. And yeah, as for tomorrow as well, there will be retail sales in terms for London session. So yeah, much better than the exclusives who just give you shit. Yeah, I know, right? I don't see that. Where's your message like that, Claudio, huh? Don't get that message. Only telling me, but Harry. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into the analysis here and have a look at what the hell's going on the charts here. So, interesting move. Yesterday, very late, this was the plan going to NY. A lot of people managed to catch this, which I was happy to see. Got some DMs showing people in exclusive catching this. Which was the breakout out of this zone, right? Stay out of the range. Range is a little bit more inconsistent. Get above, yes, had to hold some drawdown if you were in this trade. as I can see here with this candle. Probably would have gone break of high is the best here, in my opinion. Had to hold drawdown, but nothing closed back in the range. So does the trade still make sense? Yes, it does. And you get that push up straight to this target that I had here, which was this 15-minute resistance. Tried to go back above, and a massive dump, massive sell-off overnight here. A pretty big sell-off here. If we were to do some measuring on that business, 188 pip sell-off. That's no joke. That seems to me like end of year profit taking if I had to guess here. You know, because 180 pip sell-off is no joke here, and it's probably end of year profit taking if I had to guess why that sell-off happened. People just sold into that pump. Anyways, let's start off on the daily time frame here. So previous daily close bearish here. Current daily already very close to the lows here. I would almost consider this target met, and this is exactly what we were talking about with price forming that range. Remember we said popped up, comes down, same shit happened here. Look, comes down, tries a support, fails, comes down, tries a support, fails, then pops up, lower high, there we go. Wow, what a amazing thing to see price replicate itself. So, you know, we're seeing this range form here, which is kind of what I expected to happen. This can go into January here. We could see this range. Best thing is it's a beautiful range actually, and it's really clean. You know, it's a clean range. It's big. It has good LTAs in it, and it's juicy. So that is always a good sign, you know, going into next year and stuff like that. Moving down, you know, obviously daily candle closing bearish here, 4-hour candle closing doji here. Not much, you know, trying to create some sort of support, rejecting around this 4-hour support zone. Hasn't tapped it fully, so it does have the, you know, it still has the possibility to tap it here, but, you know, we are rejecting around that zone. We're trying to create, you know, this candle, if you were to tell me what does this candle show, it shows a form of rejection. So we can consider this sort of mixed bias here, especially if price starts wanting to create support and wanting to leave this zone right here. So you know, at the end of the day, you know, moving down here on lower time frames, as we can see, the 1 hour starts to represent that. This was a news candle here. Wouldn't be surprised to see the whole news candle filled here, but again, we are trending down, so any upside move here I do feel can end up forming resistance, and the idea of sells still do make sense here. In terms of buys at the moment, right? So let's bring back drawings, see what we have drawings here. This is our weekly support still being relevant here. I think selling in this range will be like yesterday's range, very inconsistent. So until we get below this range is really where I think you can maximize on sells here. Now, only issue is you're sitting right at that 4-hour support, which you obviously need to watch here. We'll draw another line here, which is obviously a problem, you know, and this is going to be your next area of interest and contention, because we could get heavy rejection out of that zone, and you have to be careful, right? So basically you have a very small watch zone here, you know, you have very small watch zone here, just giving you how much? Yeah, you know, probably like 10 pips, I would say 8 pips here. Yeah, so, you know, 8 pips, you can use it as a watch, try to get a push past. Trying to sell back inside this range, it's just not clean enough. It's not clean enough. Every time price has come back in the range, showing you heavy rejection. Now, buying outside the range, although looks like a very clean option here, after making support, I would prefer to see support outside the range, because this is not a bad spot, right, to fire on a fake out type trade here for my guys in exclusive setup 4, because, you know, we are more bearish momentum here than bullish. So we could see that happen. So I would prefer to see some sort of support here, or at least a deep close to see, you know, continuation towards the upside. Price is trying now in a minute to try close above this zone. You would want to see, you know, probably the 30-minute close, and you know, closing above quite nicely here to give you the upside move here. This is forming setup 5. Setup 5 was formed here. Yes, it was. Again, on mixed bias here. And early, right? So it doesn't count. When we're coming to the session, we're coming to the session now. So we're looking for the next potential setup, not the setup that happened before. Because if you came to the session before, you were only looking for sells with 4-hour bearish and daily candle bearish. That's your selling opportunities anywhere in these candles. Now we're accumulating. We need to see. So I'd like to see pullbacks, maybe then closes above. That will give you till 500 here. And once you get till 500 to 181, then that's a watch zone. But remember, any pullback here, wouldn't be surprised to see this turnover later. So just keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. Again, this close here in around 10 seconds, unless it does some business and close deeper, I don't think that this is enough to go with. And I wouldn't personally, especially with the 15 getting weaker here. It's not the best, you know. Probably, if anything, if you get some sort of close here, which you are, you'd probably need a 5-minute candle closing at least above this zone here to give you the continuation. And then the 1 hour could look to start to move towards the upside potentially as soon as we break these highs. Would make sense as well to give a little bit of a relief rally here. You know, it's not out of the question. 4-hour highs should be broken here. That will give you more confirmation of continuation once the 4 hours. So realistically, something closing above the 4-hour high will give you that confirmation of upside here. You know, which could be taken early on a 5-minute. Again, it is before normally our session time. We are at hour 15. So many of the best trades come 15 minutes from now. So just keep that in mind. But if you want to go aggressive, you'll have to hold pretty big stops, because in case this thing wants to pull back, you're not wrong until price close, you know, basically as long as it respects this 570. So moving on to gold here. What are we looking at gold here? So gold, on the other hand, has closed the daily bearish here. So gold closed the daily bearish, and yeah, respecting that resistance up there, which is also our 4-hour resistance, you see. So as long as that resistance is respected, it's going to continue ranging in this zone here, and it's getting messier and messier. This is becoming more and more of an inconsistent range here the more we develop price action within it. You know, with daily bearish and obviously 4-hour now bullish, we have a mixed session here. Bringing back drawings. What a complete mess these drawings are. I don't like these drawings at all. I don't like these drawings at all. Well, here's a gift. We are going to mark fresh here. We are going to mark fresh. There we go. Yeah, let's mark fresh. I just want to see if I have any important zones here. That can go, 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 that can go. This all can go. This can go. This can stay. And that can go. Cool. So start off on the daily. Obviously daily support down here. Right? That's our daily support. So we do have this daily resistance up here being made, which is our daily resistance. And that is kind of your zone to watch here. Moving down onto the 4-hour time frame. Take notes of how I'm marking this, guys. Take notes. So this, you know, looks like that. We do have our 4-hour support down here. Right, I'm doing this obviously fast. You guys will get better. Now our major 4-hour resistance is up here. This is the major zone we need to leave somewhere around here. So 4-hour resistance, and then realistically, yeah, that's the huge zone, 2048. So then moving down to the 1 hour, what we got in here, 4-hour support right here, 1 hour support there. Messy. 30-minute here. 30. Why not monthly and weekly? Because I know what's going on monthly and weekly here. I did that in the beginning of the week. Not too important where I need to mark up. I know we're just in the middle here. Weekly all the way up here, weekly all the way down there. It's not going to be relevant, you see. That's why I don't mark weekly, because I've done the analysis beginning of the week in the webinars. I know where my weekly resistance is and where my weekly support is. And being realistic, very, very, very slim chance you'll have to worry about the weekly resistance up here at 2072 and this one here at 2004. If we start getting there, yeah, I'll mark it. But for now, I don't need to put all those extra lines on my chart. So for today on gold, it's a tough position here. I won't probably trade gold during London. This is not really tradable. Potentially with mixed bias here, buys could make sense above 2038, you know, but then when you go on 15, wham, all resistance is there. Very messy. As for sells here on gold, if you're really trying to scalp sells, where's the 4-hour low? So you do have this low here that was broken. Yeah, you're probably looking to scalp sells below this wick here. This range, if we can get back down below. Yeah, you could. If something does end up closing below this range, that could give you options to here and look to fill this range and play the range. If you create support at the 4-hour support, you can look to play to the upside. Buying above these highs here becomes a little bit tough for rejection. You can see the inconsistency all here. So it just becomes overall tough, right? So you have to be very, very careful in these zones here. Otherwise, yeah, that's basically gold here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Hope you enjoyed the analysis. If you did, you guys know what I'm going to ask for. I'm going to ask for the YouTube business. Have around 400 of us showing up this morning. Appreciate everyone showing up to the stream. Get the likes up at least to 200 here for a bittersweet moment. A bittersweet moment of the last stream of the year. Last stream of the year. And yeah. So would appreciate all the support. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, part of the game. Yes, indeed, Goldenium. What did I miss you call it? You'll have to drink more to forget. What did you miss? Yeah, you should have been saying it. We took. I stopped trading on Tuesday. Did you learn from Raja Banks? Maybe he learned from me. You don't want to trade and win together? Of course I do, but it's time to take a break. Right? It's the end of the year. This is the time where I need to take a break. Being, you know, you need as a trader, need time, right? And the markets are closed next week. So what's the... Even if I wanted to trade, I can't trade because markets are closed. You guys don't even check the calendar. Go look at this calendar. Everything's closed. Look. Everything is closed here. Right? And then there's like 2 days and then again it's closed for New Year. So no one's gonna trade during these days. You guys should be working, back testing, spending that time wisely. And that's how it is, man. Time for Pip Labs, I guess? Yeah, exactly. That's what you should be doing. Market's gonna be closed all next week? Basically, yeah. You guys are sleeping, huh? You don't know the markets are closed. That's scary. That's scary. Just finished the week. Well, I'm not trading, you know, and everyone need to wrap up here, you know, need to wrap up, and I'm not gonna sit here and waste time. Love you, brother. No homo. Oh, good. All good, man. Hi, when you say you choose most probability trades, how do you come up with it? First, look at the market. You see the plans away. Most probability trades mean ones that follow my plan. That's it. Right? That's it. If I don't understand what the plan is for today, then I'm not going to take a trade. I stopped trading for the month and only using paper trading to practice my entries. Yeah, exactly. Many people stop trading for the month. Many traders stop trading. And this is the time to, you know, you have to do it, you know. This has been the, you know, the biggest, I think, and the best London stream in my opinion. We kept it very consistent, brought a lot of value here, and it's going to continue to do so. So show some support instead of complaining, saying, stream one more day. Can you look at GU? Of course I can look at GU. Uh, 4 hour really small top wick here. Let's see what we got going on. So daily, yeah, I'm more if we start to create resistance below this zone, I'm more bearish. But if this flips, because this is like a whole liquidity zone, if we reject again, you can keep this mixed session, but buys for me, I need a setup 5 from down here. Selling, you really need to wait till we get 3 pips is not enough. You really need to leave this range and create resistance here. Or a second option is, if you pull back from here, you can look for you know, downside to come back, take setup 2 back down to retest these lows. You can play inside the range. That's another option here. But that's GU. GU is kind of starting to consolidate in here. If close above 900, where would you put SL? You'd have to go at least below 600 here, because you need to give it room. You know, need to give it room. If you get a deep close, then you can run it below this 15 with volume. Happy that my analysis in GU looks the same? Yes, sir. It's great. How is Q1 compared to Q4? The same. We approach it the same way, you know, and that's how it is. What's my plan for New Year's Eve? You know, catch up with some work first of all over the holidays. That's number one. Need to finish some, you know, need to catch up. Make sure that's all sorted. Big changes coming next year, guys. A lot of new stuff, you know, and you know, need to make sure that's all sorted. Plan out everything, and then take some time to just, you know, not care about thinking, you know, not working maybe for a day or so. You know, take an actual break. You know, I haven't taken a real break in a long time. You know, go see some family, you know, over the holidays. You know, share experiences, you know, working all hard this year, spend some money on some people, you know. It's nice. I enjoy that. I enjoy to see other people happy, surprised, you know. You sacrifice a lot, you know. You sacrifice a lot doing this, you know. You're all in. You know, you sacrifice friends and all this stuff, but you love it. It's a choice. And it's a choice most won't make. You know? So sometimes when you know, it's good to have, you know, a few days off, recalibrate, appreciate everything that's been done. Right? And it's important for mental health. It's important for mental health. Otherwise you burn out. And no one gives awards for burning out. No one gives a crap if you burn out, right? Who cares? If you burn out, at the end of you burning out, you feel like you're owed something. If you work so hard that you're burnt out and you're like, oh, I can't do this anymore, you feel like you're owed something. You sit there and stand and say, I need something to give me. I need, you know, I deserve something. I've worked so hard, but no one's going to give you anything. So that's why you need to work life the same way we work as the markets, right? It doesn't go up in a straight line. There's peaks and valleys. And you need to make sure to take it the same, right? Pace yourself. Long-term game. When will stream resume? From January. First week of January. I'll announce it, so be sure that you're following my Instagram and I'll tell you guys. So yeah. Do you see more volume? It's like Goldenium, it's exactly like how December was. You know, people say there's no volume in December. It's been a great month. You can't complain that December was that bad. You know, it's one of the better Decembers here. Very straightforward. Setup still played out when they came. Right? So January will be the same. If we start to see there's no volume, yeah, we sit on our hands for a little bit and wait. As soon as volume comes back in, everything's back to normal. That's how it is. For long setup 5, when we reach the bottom, create support and then waiting for the next candle to close bearish and continue up. Doji candle count, or do we need a good bearish candle? Good bearish candle would be better. Small doji like this doesn't count for me. This is a little bit too. I would prefer a bigger one. If there's high volume, if that day is more bearish than if that day is more bullish, then yeah, of course, if the day is more bullish, then it still makes sense. You can go anyways. I'm not complaining. Too drunk to make an argument? No, I know you're not complaining, man. Take another shot for me. How many pairs recommended to one person? I recommend no more than probably max 3 pairs. Two is ideal. But December is acting weird. It's not acting like normal previous months. Every month acts slightly different here. December, we've seen a lot more random volume pushes, which is normal of December. But at the end of the day, it's not like we've come to the session, every single session, and not been able to capitalize off it. We've had decent moves. Beginning of the month's been straightforwards. You guys could see the results here. You know, I'm very proud and very grateful of how December's gone. And it's exactly how you should play this month. Many people lose in this month. And if you're ahead playing the month like this, you know, mashallah, very grateful for it. And that's exactly how it should be. You know, and that's doing a good job. I'm new to trading. Where can you see news calendar? Yeah, just go to a website called Forex Factory. You guys celebrate Christmas in Dubai, being a Muslim country? Yeah, it's lots of expats here. They actually encourage it a lot. It's big here. Right, so we have the 1 hour close here, obviously showing rejection below this 15 minutes. So until something really closes above, there's no continuation here. Can move this resistance up to here. It's kind of coming back from this 1 hour zone as well. No continuation indeed until we probably get something closing above. That's what I mean. Fake outs on this candle. I said it was not ready on this candle. It's the exact same thing. So now if you get a nice strong candle closing above, that would be confidence inducing, right? Trades before 11 o'clock, which is 1 hour pre, always fail here. Fake outs. Same thing here. New York session closed below, normally fails here, right? Because why? We get fake outs at those times. That's why I remove those times from my setups, right? There's a reason I do something. Do you have old friends that started trading because of you? Actually, yes, I do have. I do have friends that started trading because of me, yes. Many friends took an interest in it when they started to see, oh, it's cool, he's into it. And then they see that it's not as easy. They want, you know, since I'm a friend, they want me to spoon feed. They want me to hold their hand and basically do everything, and then they give up. They give up because it's too hard. They're like, it's not as easy. I thought everything will be, you know, as easy as it sounded. You know? Which strategy do you use? Are you a SMC stranger? Suck my what? No, I am a TS trader, which stands for Tradesharpe. Well, we're really, well, since it's the last day of the trading, wish you all a Merry Christmas. It's called something else. We'll still have a Zoom call tomorrow, guys. So don't worry. We'll have a Zoom. We'll have our Zoom tomorrow. And yeah, for us. But in terms of YouTube, this is the last stream. But yes, go take some rest, man. Don't overdrink yourself. What time do you start trading? Yeah, this is the times where I can look for positions. I'm gonna take a nap. Don't forget, leave a like, boys. Stay kind, my man. Harry, good luck. Later London NY session. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate that. If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure you can leave a like. Where were you born, bro? I was actually born in Dubai. I'm the OG Dubai traders. All of these gurus coming to Dubai saying that they are Dubai. Look at me. I'm on Dubai Marina. They can go all home, man. They can go home. And I'll tell you why they can go home. Because I am the OG trader. So them saying that they're the OG Dubai trader, they're not. They're not the OG Dubai trader. Can you tell us what happened with Naz? Yeah, I didn't see what happened with Naz. Take care, Goldinian brother. Yeah, nice little sell-off here. Mr. Santa Claus rally. Not done. Yeah, obviously, we reached all-time highs here, or very close to all-time high. I think, yeah, we did breach all-time high. Yeah, we did. Yeah, simple liquidity grab. If you think this is all-time high. People are going to FOMO buy into the all-time high. We take out the all-time high. This is a immediately sell here. If you have investors buying from down here, positioning themselves towards the end of the year, where do you think that they're going to start to take profits? Obviously above all-time high, because this is where maximum greed becomes, right? So if we were to look at how a market works and you divide it into three segments here, right? If you look at how that works, it would work something like this, right? So what the hell happened? So we'd have something like this, right? So we'd have here at the bottom, this whole area here. I need to change color. Let me just make this see-through. This would be all down here would be what? This would be fear, right? Fear and uncertainty in this zone, like for example. And then here, well, this would be fear. In here, we would have uncertainty, right? And here we have greed, right? This is the greed zone. So this is how the market is divided. So in these zones, right? And this is why markets are hard for the general public and many people. Here, people are too scared to buy, right? This is why everyone is scared to get involved because they think it's going to dump down here. Economy is looking bad. We're seeing all of news come out. Inflation, blah, blah, blah. Sending price down. This is a rally. This rally this is going to fail. This is the lower high for price. This is all fear. And fear, if you understand macroeconomics, you understand higher time frame, that as long as this whole section is respected, upside makes sense, then you know technically that I can basically be safe until something's leaving 13,400, right? And you can basically go and look to capitalize of what? Capitalize off the moves. But then we come into this uncertainty. So now, is this a fake rally? Am I too late to buy? I think it's too late to buy. Now we're at highs here. We're very close to all-time highs. And then boom, you get the breakout and now you get greed. Anyone who's holding in here wants more because they said, okay, now we broke all-time highs, we can go. And this is where people also start to FOMO in, saying now we have to make new highs here. So this is an easy spot for real investors, hedge funds, institutions to lay off positions here, right? As we break all-time highs. So as soon as we break, we start to see what? Massive sell-off here, right? We see a massive sell-off, nice little retest, and then boom, that's it, sell-off. You could see the lack of volume that came at highs. There was not people wanting to buy the highs, very hesitant to buy the highs. This liquidity grab into the highs here, immediately sell-off, boom, profit taking end of the year, and they call it a year now. Look at the low volume. This is all retail. Don't fear, Tutorman is here. What do you use to trade? I'm very new to trading, still learning. I'm trying to figure out what platform to use. I use Tradingview for analysis and MetaTrader to execute on trades here. So if you're very new to trading, you shouldn't even be worrying about how to take a trade. You should be worrying about understanding what is support, what is resistance, what is trend, blah, 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 blah. Can you explain funded challenge, pass 5K account? Well, you have a 5K account and you have to pass. I trade for 3 years now and 2024 will be your 4th. Amazing, man. I still can't find the strategy to suit you. Well, that's a major problem. Then the reason you can't find your strategy is because you keep changing strategy. If you stuck to one strategy for 3 years, you would be in a completely different position. So going into 2024, what do I recommend? Right? I recommend you go and choose one strategy. And if I had to say which one would be the best, in my opinion, it would be price action, because it's the most future proof and the most you'll be able to get it. You're killing me, blah, 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 blah. Then leave the stream, brother. You don't have to watch if you find it blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to give out some quality information, explain what happened in the stock market. And if that's not interesting to you, then you can leave. You know? Alright, GJ trying to break out here. Retested the lows here. Have a 5-minute close. Very deep 5-minute close. were to run this, you need to run, you know, you'd have 181 here as a watch zone. You know, 1 hour setup, 3 active. Nice little bottom wick you've got already on the 1 hour. Beautiful bottom wick. So yeah, as price starts to leave this zone, this will probably, as long as it can respect this range, will give you continuation. I've been trading for 6 months. I changed Euro, AUD and USD CAD, thinking of changing to GJ and US 100. They're more mainstream. Yeah, if that's what you want to do. It's always good to trade a pair that other people are trading. You can compare your analysis of it. Would you recommend to paper trade on demo accounts to practice? Yes, when you're extremely new, practice on a demo account. Do that. Practice the demo account, and then, right? And then after that, once you start to see some sort of consistency, you have a plan. Without a plan, before you guys have a plan, before you open a live account, you have to have a plan. You should never open a live account before you have a plan. So make the plan on the demo, trade that plan that of course I give you guys on YouTube. You guys can watch the plan on YouTube. Then after you make the plan, open a very small live account just to get used to how it feels to trade. I'm finally consistent now. High school, I've been attempting day trading, but now I stuck to the basics, one simple strategy, and became disciplined. That's exactly the way to run it, man. That's exactly what to do. No, man, I'm saying I love it. All right. Are you going to trade? What do you think? I've been announcing for 4 days, and I still get the same question. Can you share gold setup again? Yeah, sure. Gold, forcing a trade, sells below here. This range, very, very tough to trade on gold. It's not a good spot to be trading gold. I'd recommend if you're going to trade gold, probably leave it till NY. As for sells here, probably below the range. You know, you'd probably look for sells below the range, if anything. But again, watch this zone very carefully. Any rejection, you're up BE. Was off the chart. Was there any entrance? If you wanted to run the full 1 hour, then probably break of the high. But you'd run the 33 pip stop here, right? Based on a 1 hour time frame. If you're looking for the 15-minute to run 15-minute stops, then you have to wait for the 15-minute close, right? Going break of high, you have to run 1 hour stops. So it depends what approach you are looking to try in this range here. How small of an account do you recommend? Whatever you're comfortable affording, you know. Expect that account to be blown. So put money in, right? Put money in that you expect to lose, right? So if you're happy to lose $100, put that in. I mean, I would recommend going half-half. Put half of the money into actually learning. Spend it on good educational material. Not a course, but like somewhere where you can actually improve. Because that will save you a lot more money than just going and blowing random money in an account. You know? Switching to IC markets from my current broker, looking to try IC market swap fee account. I was punished heavily with swaps for holding trade overnight on GJ. You holding shorts? Yeah, for longs on GJ, it's great to hold. You get paid quite a lot. Sir, we wait or buy now? Up to you. You can do what you want to do, right? The only way you can enter a trade is if there's a position. If it comes back, I'm planning on entering. What, on a bottom wick? Yep, that would be not a bad idea. If you get the nice bottom wick, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I like that. Hey, I'm gonna trade GJ next year using price action, my own strategy. What's the best pip stop loss? I've been using 26 pips. You'll have to see based on the setup, but my average stop loss on GJ is around 15 pips. I would say average. If you were to average my stop loss on GJ, it's 15 pips. On $100 and below account, how much percent would you risk? If you're a good trader, you know, there's no point of risking less than 5%. If you're a bad trader just practicing, just go with like, you know, pop a 0.01 lot, 0.02, 0.03. What's the plans for Christmas? Take a little break. I'm going to change my whole trading setup here. I'm going to buy a new PC, buy a new desk, buy a new monitor, changing my whole setup. Everything is going to be changed. Right? And yeah. You bought the material already? Yeah, table is already being is being sorted. Huge table, huge. 2-meter table, super wide, some fancy Germany wood, standing, some expensive standing hydraulic bump sensor thingamajig. Went mad. I sit here all the time. I need it, you know. I'm not gonna go cheap. I sit here all the time. So it's my station, you know. The PC, I have all the spec for my PC, just need to go and build it. Can do it in one day. You have reference for the German table stuff? Yeah, I do. I can send it to you. It didn't come out too expensive. It's under $1,000. I'll show you after stream. Lambo? When Lambo? When Moon? Sell me your existing equipment and ship them? No, I'm going to repurpose this table. I'm going to put this table in my cardio room. That's like a second office. So I'm going to put that stuff there. And then this PC I'm going to do something with. Let's have a look. How do you decide to wait for setup 5 here? Well, you don't need to, because setup 5 is only after a big pullback, like this type of stuff. After this type of stuff, you need this. You just have to watch the range. Right? I would just be watching all of this. This is especially here. So if you get up to here, immediately break even there. That's where you'd get rejection. Again, it's tight range. Man, I have subscribed. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Flip of 15 will be good if you wanted to run 15-minute stops. Just need to be careful of that 30 pip stop here. You have a 18 pip target, so it would be negative risk to reward. You could wait for a setup 3 here. You could try use the 5 with pullbacks here. Could have entered on that wick here. As soon as it came back into this zone, just rip it. Then you could have reduced here. 20 pips, now that makes more sense, right? 20 pips for 25 pips, that's fine trade. Here's the Lambo. What the hell is a Reverton? We're still gonna do a meetup. Yeah, if we can organize one, get more people to come. Look at that into 2024. Hey bro, what do you recommend for new traders, scalp or swing? I think for me, new traders depends on your personal situation. Do you have time? Do you not have time? You know, what is your situation here? Is 5 minute enough thunder on GJ or 15 minute? How would you decide? Momentum. If you trust the volume to continue here, you can rip it on 5. Not a problem, but I wouldn't go 5 stops. This would not be a 5 thunder because this is closing strong bearish. 5 thunder would look like a weak bearish candle like that. So then probably you'd want to close above somewhere. You could go aggressive with half and then leave and then, manage quickly if you just didn't want to miss out on the move. Thanks, Harry, bombarding with questions. It's all good, man. That's why you're here. You're long on Gbpjpy USD. Is a good idea? Well, let's see what it's doing right now. I think if this can break the high, it would increase your probabilities of the longs here. I don't see it being too much of a bad thing buying from the bottom of the range if you're considering us ranging from this 4-hour rejection zone. So no, I don't think it's the worst idea here. Just we're stuck in a range, so how long it takes to play out, we'll see. But breaking this high, once it breaks this high, you should be good at least up for 4 pips here. That's your real watch zone. And if you can get past there, then you're good. I think gold is positive today. I think gold is at the moment going sideways. Right? And now it's trying to break down below here. So that's the selling zone we were talking about here. You do have a 5. 5 I think would be a bit too aggressive at the moment. But could work. Recommendation on a beginner strategy. There's no such thing as a beginner strategy. There's no advanced strategy. There's no beginner strategy. It's not how it works. Right? There's only one strategy, right? And that's the strategy you choose. So either choose price action, learn it properly, learn the proper way to trade, do everything the proper way. It's not beginner. There's beginner steps you have to learn, but there's no beginner strategy. Hey Harry, you're done online? I thought you said you were done trading for the year. Yes, you're right. You're actually someone who's on the right side. But I'm just streaming, showing up, keeping everyone safe, here to discuss. I don't mind doing it. And I'm keeping consistent here. Doing it for all of you guys. So, tell me who does this. Tell me who does this. Who shows up daily for you guys like this? Like, come on. That really shows you I have passion for this. People, they don't be this consistent, man. They can't. Because, first of all, they don't have the results to be able to do it. It's very hard to do. They have to hide because of their inconsistency in times and stuff. And it's not fun sometimes. It's a lot of pressure. Have to be very confident. Donvo, yes, he's consistent, I see. Lots of people, not in London. Many people find it hard to trade London. You're not the only one? No, I'm not saying I'm the only one. That's not what I said. But I'm said in London. Look, now this guy gets all upset. He's like, you're not the only one. And you weren't the first. I'm not the first, nor am I going to be the last, nor am I the only one. I'm not the only one in the world who trades. I'm not the best trader here. I'm just me. And if you don't like me, then don't watch me. This is the difference with me. Everyone's sharing opinions. I'm the best. I do this the best. I always say I'm just sharing my experience. And I kindly said when someone asked me a question about me showing up, right? Why am I here today when I don't have to? I said I'm here because I want to answer questions. I want to help people. I want to show up. I want to see you guys. So instead of attacking me, why don't you say, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Because people who do this, and like you said, other people who are here to support you, who stream, who are on the internet, trying to help you get better, which I hope they are, if you keep hating on them, you're going to make them leave. Maybe that's what you want because you live your life in envy and you're lonely. But they're trying to do something good. So don't ruin it for other people. And he ended by calling me a donkey. Very good. Why are you wasting your energy on these people? Yeah, facts. Facts, facts. Yeah, did you get on that bottom wick? That bottom wick was the ideal place. You did? Yeah, where? From somewhere like this? Down here or here? Something like this? This is the wick I would watch. You don't play chess with pigeons. Doesn't matter how good your strategy, theirs will always be shitting on the chessboard flying away. Yes, exactly. 905. Yeah, that's good entry, man. Yeah, so this is the entry we were discussing, guys. This is the one that Claudio in the group pointed out as well. And if you are paying attention, you should be active in this trade as well. Even if you went break of highs, which some people I saw did because they're happy to run the full stop. But this is what he said. Entered on the wick? Yeah, he did enter on the wick. Even if you entered break of high, which you'd have to run a bigger stop and accept this being negative risk to reward, that's how it would be. So basically, I'd be looking, at this zone, possibly here. At this point, you won't have to let this trade lose here. You're running at about 17 pips in profit. So, you could be, even at this point, Claudio, you could even move stops to this low there. What strategy is this? Price action, man. This is just trying, since the candle closed deep, if it pulls back here, as long as it respects this, you shouldn't be able to lose the trade. That's what we were discussing. That as long as this is respected, basing on a 1 hour candle, right? 1 hour broke the highs here. As long as that zone is respected, you should be fine, right? That was what we were discussing. Even if you went with the 5-minute close or the break of the high here, that's new. It's an adaptation of understanding that the 1 hour time frame has broken the highs here, and you're just trying to get back on the pullback, understanding that if price breaks this zone, you're gonna be wrong. That's how simple it is. I would argue this is first structure. No, technically it would be second. This is the first setup 5 when we closed above here. That's the first one. That's too early. So then the second time we get above, that gives you the entry here. And you just enter on the pullback as long as we respect this. So entering on the pullback, the only thing you risk yourself here is you risk this closing back inside the range. And if this closes back inside the range, you're wrong. So that's the only thing you don't have confirmation. But that's where you cut your trade. I mean, at this point here, it looks pretty good to continue. Oops. Just have to watch this zone here, yeah, where we're rejecting, right? Because that's the next resistance on 5. So this 5-minute candle will reject from there. Why didn't you enter? I'm done trading, man. I'm done trading for the year. I called it, so I'm done trading. Even though I would have liked to have entered this, I'm going to stick to my rules. And that's number one thing, is I have to stick. I'm happy with the results I've had. It's been a very good month. It's been a 90+% win rate month. London session has been 100% win rate. So I can't complain, man. And I'm happy to, call it like that. It's comfortable position to be in, and there's no point of me forcing things. This is time to take a break, I put stop loss at break even. Amazing. Yeah, some people entered wick of break high. Same entry Halley got here as well. Well done. Basically just buying the retest, and you know if anything closes back in the range, you're done. Closed out full. Nice. Closed for what? 19 pips. Well done. What message did you put above, Hunter? Can you... Oh, there it is. Harry, you are the best, and I know because I've been in this market for a lot of moons. Thank you very much. You have earned my respect. Thank you very much, Hunter. I appreciate the support. Imagine begging for a trade and hating on the streamer for being a disciplined trader. Disgusting behavior. Hop off the stream, mate, if you're going to comment like that. I think that's a great comment. You know, that's exactly true, right? So far, you're the only streamer who's emotionally mature about what people say about you online. I deeply congratulate that. Thank you very much. I work on it. I try my best. Isn't that counter trend? Because we are... The only reason this makes sense is because we're so close to the support down here. Right? And we have that rejection candle which we discussed. Yeah, entering on a bottom wick, slightly more aggressive, right? But it would be your option. Gives you a chance. Now if this fails, then that would be it. If you're still in, if you secured at this 5-minute resistance like some people did, then that's it. You know, you would have got here, what, 20 pips here. Sniper entry while was walking outdoors from Harry's shout. Nice, nice. You see, some people listen. Some people listen. And if you listen, then that's it. Weekly bias would be short though. That's what people think. People think that this weekly close below here is a short. But as long as we respect these wicks, it's not. People who don't trade GJ will not understand this. They will look at a price action standpoint and say this weekly support down here, we close below, it's a big close, we should get continuation. GJ doesn't work like that. GJ on weekly, wicks are very important. You can see the same thing happen again and again. It happened back here as well. If you look at a line here, you can see price closed below the weekly perfectly. As long as it respected those wicks, it continued up bullish. Everyone would try sell that. Everyone would try sell that. Everyone would try sell, and they missed the whole move up. Fundamentally, GJ is bullish until Bank of Japan changes its policy. So as long as this weekly low is respected, yes, we can retest down further. We can have pullbacks down further, pass back into the zone. But no, it's not as bearish as people expect it to be. It's risky to counter trend. Remember in the beginning of the stream, if you guys rewind to the beginning of the stream, we said that any push up here can end up reversing. So both traders can be right here. And that's the beautiful thing about trading, is that you just wait for your setup and take it. Wait for your setup and take it. That's how it works. So both can be right. Can we look at GU? Yeah, that's what I said. Break the high of GU, get up to this spot. This is your break-even spot where we are right now. So same thing happened here on GU. Broke the high, should be good to get up to this spot here, and that's it. If you guys remember me talking about that, now you would be break-even because this is where rejection could come from. If you get more, that would be your max target here, top of the range. And if you get to the top of the range, then great. That's your trade for the day. Be done. Be happy. Right? If your idea was trying to buy from the bottom of the range. If your idea is just to leave this range and wait till we get out of the range, then yeah, you have to wait still. But as someone was saying, we're in the range. How would buys make sense? Well, this candle opened no top wick, which is beautiful. Retest down and flipped. Yeah, it's juicy. At least give you a push up to this resistance here with this big clean candle. I'm in Dubai, bro. Would love to meet you. Yeah, we could do a big meetup if people want to do it. Took that, done for the year. Thanks a lot, brother, for showing up every single day, guiding First year to be disciplined, amazing work mix, and there you go. Congrats on the trade. It's what I love to see. People taking their own action. Everyone here wanting to be spoon-fed. I'll give the options. All you have to do is listen. All you have to do is listen. And this is how you build content. On a 1K account, how much should I average per day? If you average profitable, you're a good trader. Just any profit. Because I can put money on it now that you'd probably lose more than you win. Right? 40 plus pips out on 181. Well done. Are daily targets important to trade as many setups? Daily, yes. It's important to know where you are on the daily. Because if you're at a daily support or at a daily resistance, it's not a good idea selling right at a daily support because that's a strong level. Not a really good idea buying at a daily resistance because that's a strong level. When placing support and resistance, when do we place them at wicks? No, always candle closes. You always place your support and resistance at candle closes. Up 100 pips today, yes sir. Nice day, 100 pips. No one can complain at 100 pips. Do you think $300 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away? What about considering losses, losing streaks, bad weeks? Right? Always account that. So there's no such thing as $300 a day. This idea of people telling you that they make $300 every single day. No, some days you don't trade. Some days you lose. Some days you win. Maybe you win more on those days. It all depends. Right? So if you're happy, think about it at the end of the month. What average can you live off? Right? When to put stop loss at current candle low? Never. If you're entering a trade, never use current candle. Because something like this can just happen, right? Let's say you were entered on this high, this candle came back down, rebroke its low, and now is back in profit. If you rebroke its low, you would be stopped out, but your trade is back in profit. As long as it respects this low, this is okay to still continue bullish. Is it true that this month is low volume? No. Historically, it's more of an inconsistent month, but like I said in the beginning of the month, which everyone was surprised when I said it, is that take December as you see it. It could be good. Until we see low volume, nothing's wrong with it. And what did we see? We saw continuation here. We've seen opportunities. We've seen setups. Can we anticipate a wick fill? As long as these lows continue to be respected, then yes. You know? You are right. When I come in trading, my thinking is the same. I make like 10% every single month. Well, I learned the hard way. Yeah, exactly. What are your views on GJ selling at 181, 400? Why would you want GJ to sell all the way up here? You should be thinking, how can I buy to there? If you expect GJ to go up here, you're missing out on a huge opportunity of 37 pips. So don't think I need GJ to come all the way up here before I can sell. Think about how can I execute what's in front of me right now. You need to trade what's in front of you right now, not what's going to happen in the future, because if it doesn't happen, you've just wasted your whole day. Not only are you trying to predict where the market is going to go, you expect it to do exactly what you want at that certain spot, which is completely wrong. It should be, what do I have in front of me right now, and what opportunity can I use to take a trade with the current information I have on the charts at the moment. I'd personally wait for entries on London Open. Yeah, it's probably when you get your next volume here. 20 minutes. You could even try get in just before. That's not a problem as well. What's your strategy? Price action. Best re-entry on GJ? Well, there's two options right now. You either wait for setup 3 right now, or you wait for pullbacks to continue bullish. Another option would be the more aggressive. 5-minute close above here would be the most aggressive option. So if you want to go super aggressive, you take 5-minute close above here. If I was actually trading, I wouldn't go with the 5-minute. I'd probably wait for something more decent. And if I was actually trading, maybe I would have gone break of high here. I think that would have been my trade. Since this 5-minute structure, I don't think if I was trading with my half risk, I would have maybe entered half risk bottom wick here. That is something that I do very rarely, but this is a scenario I would. So I would have gone half here and then half on the break of the high. That would have been my trade here. Would have closed this half here and maybe the rest of the half would have come break even if I thought about it. But yeah, my position in this trade would have looked something like this break of this high. And then I would have had stops right here. Me knowing, maybe give a bit of room, knowing that anything closing in the range, I'll be wrong. And then my first entry would have been on the bottom wick here. And I can only give myself here very tight stop, 6 pip stop here. Because I know anything closing back in the range or coming back on the range, even on 5-minute here, right? Even on 1 minute, I can manage, right? Below these lows. I could, and go half, you're totally fine. So that's probably how I would have ran it today. So I would have been in this trade already, like the guys were in the group here. Now, if I was looking for re-entry, I don't really look for re-entries because I already would have been in. But if I had to, if you had to force me to take a re-entry now, I'd wait maybe for setup 3, maybe for 5s closing above this resistance and see if momentum can continue you bullish. Because as long as this 5-minute higher low structure continues, right, then we could see, then we'll probably see continuation. Thank you for showing us what position you will take. Yeah, no worries. I'm here to do my job. You guys can go to the stream journal, guys, and go watch back the streams and see all the positions we took here. Right? You can see the last 3 positions we took, you know. So you can go and see that. See the results. These are the results since we started the journal. Very happy with it. Do you take the trade just now? No, I didn't take anything. You see, you guys, the minute you guys see a position on the screen, everyone's like, You guys need to listen. Open your ears, guys. I said I'm not trading anymore until we start again. 2024 is the year. Now is the time. Not 2024. Now. That's just another number on the screen. Right? Start now. Right now. Is there a link for a journal? Yeah, if you're in the Discord, I will start putting the link in the description of this video. But if you go to the free group here, join it, and then you'll find it in resources here. Right? You'll see it in resources here. Stream journal. Who's this? Thank you very much for sharing. We have a cheetah. Would you look to enter GJ break of the wick or just the candle high? Well, I would expect this to close bearish for a setup 3 first. So you'd want this to close bearish, or you want 5-minute closing above here. So both ways you have to wait here, because now it's late. The entry was earlier down here, or break of this high was the entry, right? Break of this high, which is the 15-minute high. So now you have to wait and see what happens. If this can close bearish, then you have an active setup 3. You're such a good dude, but you don't laugh. Well, when I come to the markets, I'm here to do a serious job. You know, but I do have good laughs. I am chill. But obviously, when I'm trading, I'm going to be serious. Because, you know, maybe some other traders out there, they're, you know, they're here to play a game, or they're trying to get people onto their course and they don't care about their own trading. But when I take a trade, I make sure to care because it's important, you know. It's a professional job for me. And any person that says trading is not professional needs to stop trading, because it is professional and it demands, you know, it's good to have fun. Between trades, we always have fun on stream, discuss, chat and everything. But yeah. Any course or series for us beginners to prove? Yeah, you can go on my YouTube channel and you find the free course here. Learn to trade correctly, beginner to winner in playlist, or wait a week, you'll get the new free course come out. Hey Harry, put a notice I'm done trading for this year. Yeah, I should probably put that. I'm gonna wrap up the stream soon anyways here on this close. Hey Harry, when and how does PipLab save your progress on simulation? It saves automatically, so you don't have to save it, Paul. And then when you load PipLabs, just go to the resume tab, right? There's when you go to the place, you just have to go to the resume. And then when you press resume, you'll see all your save simulation, all automatically done, right? See if I'm logged in here. You'll be able to see it, right? So if you go to, when you press the simulator, I'm not logged in, but when you press the simulator, and then when you have that tab where you can choose your date and stuff, just press the resume, you'll see all of your stuff here. So yeah, I mean, you guys should be practicing over the holiday here, right? So a good thing to do is if you can't afford the software or you're trying to save on money, I respect that. That's why we offer a demo version. We don't hold back on features. You get every single feature. You just only get 1 month of data. Yeah, it's not much, but it's enough to at least practice a month here, right? So make use of it. And if you do enjoy the platform, take advantage of the cheap pricing. As soon as we get out a beta version, pricing is going to increase because it's an expensive software. We have expensive servers. And the number one thing is we have massive upgrades coming. Upgrades that's going to make you guys wet yourselves, I hope. And I really want this to be the number one traders tool because it was my number one tool when I started trading, was backtesting, right? And I'm not saying this to try sell you. I'm not selling you some sort of BS here, right? This is really a tool. I'm selling you a tool, of course, and at the end of the day, it's something I've really used. That's why we built it and that's why I wanted to have it, because it's a passion-based project, right? See, price is basically wanting to struggle at this resistance here. So if continuation is going to happen here, it would have to be break of this high anyways, right? It's only what? A matter of 1.6 pips. As long as it respects that high, it will continue to just chop around here. But again, now that's daily resistance. Yeah, it's also that 1 hour resistance. It's previous daily resistance. It's also this 1 hour resistance from back here. That's what it react on. But I'm saying for people who are holding the trade, right? So for whoever's holding the trade still needs to break that high. That's where you get continuation. Trying to enter here, it's late. It's late. This thing can pull back all the way back to the range and still end up. You only have 9 pips to here, right? So your target is yeah, so that's what I'm telling it for people like you, Claudio. I'm telling you that in order for us to continue, it needs to break that high. Respect this. Respect this. Doesn't have to respect this, but has to respect this here. 933. Right? Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Just wanted to pull up today to say bye to everyone. And yeah, I'm just going to give a little bit of a rant and say, you know, give you guys a rant and say I appreciate every single one of you guys showing up to my stream daily. Just as much as you may enjoy it, I enjoy it too sometimes. The times when idiots show up, I don't. But at the end of the day, there's more good people than not. And that's what I appreciate. So I appreciate every single person always showing up to the stream. I appreciate the support, the likes, you guys chatting in the chat. I really do appreciate that stuff. Even though people don't think about it, maybe some other people don't. But for me, this is what matters. Making my small impact, whatever I can do to see people improve, that gives me satisfaction. Money buys you opportunity. Money can buy you temporary happiness, but seeing people around me improve, surrounding myself with individuals that want to improve, just motivate me to get better, motivate me to want to go harder. And that's the people who I want to be surrounded by. So if you want to be part of that journey, if you want to get better, if you want to be surrounded with like-minded people who are not here to waste time, but to get better and do something that we actually want to enjoy and can get good at, then that's the exact place you want to be. And that's probably why you joined this stream. And very happy with the growth we've had. and very happy with you guys. You know, seeing everyone take trades, and you know, through the highs and lows, it's always a fun adapting, and you know, being, you know, even some of you guys now who are on YouTube, being part of the community now, and people who I actually get to speak to and get to see and get to work with and get to see them improve, has been an amazing journey and will continue to be so. So I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I love seeing the progression and can't wait to see more progression on the stream. Can't see more progression on the whole of YouTube, and for the Tradesharpe family and the Tradesharpe club to grow super big, so that we can be and improve these new traders being messed up in the markets. At the end of the day, I'm here to just share my experiences, and I really do hope that it's helped you and will continue to do so. There'll be content coming on the YouTube. I'll be dropping the 2024 course for you guys for free. We have new things coming out, new upgrades. Group is going to get better. Pip Labs is going to get better. We're just dropping resources. We want this to be the best trading hub that there is. And I appreciate every single one of you showing up as always. And yeah, with that being said, guys, appreciate it. Bittersweet moment. Bit weird for me to say this. And it's super, you know, it feels weird. I'm saying this, right? I'm saying it feels really weird. Feels really, really weird to wrap it up here. And yeah, with that being said, guys, take care. Tradesharpe. And we'll catch you in a week. That's it, guys. Just a week. So I'll see you after next week. That's it. It's only a week. It's nothing more. It's only a week. And I'll catch you guys after next week. So be sure to show up, because we're coming in big and we're coming out hot. If you thought lobsters was enough, we're bringing out the whole ocean next year, guys. We're bringing out the whole ocean. So if you thought lobsters was enough, then think again. Let's get W's in the chat. Let's see it, guys. 2024, here we come. Yes, sir. Big boy, Tradesharpe. Nothing like before. So appreciate everyone, and let's get it. Yes, sir. Appreciate everyone. And yeah, with that being said, guys, take care. Tradesharpe, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. We'll be in contact. Check out the Instagram. Follow the Instagram. We'll be posting content. And yeah, appreciate everyone as always. See you guys 2024. Let's kill it, guys. Big year, big opportunity. And with that being said, take care, Tradesharpe, and peace.